Good morning, South. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance with the winners of this year's pickleball tournament.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll hear more from them later in the show. Good morning once again, and welcome to the Falcon Report. For this Friday, the 15th of November, a day two. I'm Dylan Harriman.
And I'm Eric Treyes. Last Friday, South's highly anticipated annual pickleball tournament took place. Starting at 3:15 p.m., players and spectators began pouring into the gym ready for an afternoon of some friendly competition. There were two brackets, one for students and one for teachers. Both brackets kicked off with a round-robin style, giving each duo a chance to play before moving on to single elimination. In the student bracket, seniors Sebastian Chavez and Gary Quispe emerged as champions, marking their second consecutive win. Way to go, back-to-back winners. As for the teacher bracket, Mr. Michael Barone also came out on top once again, this time with his new partner, athletic trainer, Ms. Winta Thompson. Congratulations to all of the winners and participants.
The pickleball tournament saw some repeat winners this year, with 3 out of 4 winning back-to-back titles.
The Falcon Report's Giselle Taruno got the chance to speak with them about their dominant display.
I'm joined now with winners of this annual pickleball tournament. So, how did it feel to win this third annual pickleball tournament?
Well, it felt really good because I got to do it with my boy here, and this was our second year in a row doing it together, and we won for the second time.
That's what's up. I remember doing this when I was in the younger grade. This is the fourth one I've done.
I'm joined now with the faculty winners of this year's third annual pickleball tournament. So, how did it feel to win, guys?
Oh, it felt amazing.
Today's the best day of the year. I look forward to this every year. If you didn't get a chance to come down, I highly suggest that next year you get here. This is my second year in a row winning. I had a great teammate and just a lovely time here.
And what did you guys do to prepare?
Well, I had gym volleyball here. This was, we started like a whole tournament, and it was really fun. I've been competing with some other kids, and it was good to prepare.
Yeah, just playing in gym, just playing around. That's really it. Just having fun.
Well, it's been a while since I've stepped on a court, but thankfully I had a great partner with me that not only motivated me prior to the start of this tournament, but also motivated me throughout this tournament. And I have to give a shout out to Mr. Vec. He did coach me a little bit, gave me my pointers. I hope I made him proud today. So that's what helped me.
I just knew the moment we stepped on the court that we were destined for greatness.
And now that you've won, what are you going to do from here?
Well, this is our last year, so we can't really do anything, but these are going to be really special memories for us in our rooms, and yeah.
That's true. Yeah, like you said, this is our last year, so it's kind of just passing it to the younger generations.
I will see you guys next year.
Next year, I can't wait to see Mr. Boyd and Mr. Brower on this court. I'm calling you guys out. We'll see you next year.
Thanks so much for joining us. Back to you in the studio.
We saw some furry friends visiting the South community this past Tuesday. Taking place after school in the Falcon's Nest, the event gave students the chance to distress while in the company of adorable dogs. The annual Therapy Dog event was sponsored by the Therapy Dogs of Long Island, a nonprofit whose goal is to bring joy and comfort to children and adults through these lovable animals. The high demand and a limited number of therapy dogs meant that there had to be time slots implemented to interact with the dogs. With the parking period coming to a swift conclusion last week, this event was certainly a great opportunity for students to relax following the past few weeks of stress.
Last Thursday, my brother's keeper took to Westbury High School for a collaborative meeting with the Westbury branch of MBK. Given the relative novelty of the club at South High School, the boys sat in one of Westbury's meetings to gain a better understanding of how a more experienced branch of the organization conducts themselves. They contributed to Westbury High School's meeting, joining in on their discussion of the recent election, fatherhood, and some issues that may impact young men today. The attendees also learned more about the recent efforts of their school's MBK, such as their trip to Ghana last year.
Girls many times are local too, it's not just guys.
The group left the meeting with a newfound understanding of what they could accomplish in the future as their club becomes more developed, and use this interaction as inspiration for how to improve their own organization.
When the Falcon Report returns, we'll talk much more about classroom activities. But first, a bird's eye view at late night musical practices. The Falcon Report will be right back.
Sarah, I'm Jenny. She's Sarah. Jenny. We're best friends forever. Like since we were 10. I don't know where that's from. I'm trying to figure out where it's from though. It's from theory of relativity. No, I think you're 100% wrong. It can't be. I've always loved orange. Oh my god, where is that from? I'm telling you, it's from theory of relativity. No, it's not. You're lying. Marble that hurdles through space. Oh, it is theory of relativity. That's what I'm telling you.
Every day to take flight.
Origami is something popularized in Japan. And over time, we've seen how popular it got and how it spread through America. But the heart and soul, they want to use it to help people. And if you have talent with making origami, you should come in and help them. Because sometimes just a simple heart like this can make a big difference.
This is way too much to pack myself.
Mr. David Wolfstein's Science 8 students take a comedic approach to their study microscopes. Working in pairs, each group of students was given a microscope and several slides. In this hands-on activity, the class applied all they had previously learned about the components of this scientific instrument as well as how to operate it. One of the partners used the microscope to magnify the contents of the slide, and upon doing so, a joke on each one was revealed. The other student in the pair recorded each of the jokes that they uncovered. Overall, the lab was an entertaining way for the class to further their understanding of this scientific tool. Students in Mrs. Patricia Franco's 11th grade Spanish class recently created their own communities. Putting to use the vocabulary learned in their family and community unit, the class was tasked with coming up with their ideal civilization. They decided on what kind of homes could be found within their community, the type of people that would live there, and anything else that one could find within them. The Spanish students also made sure to invent a creative name for their society. The project culminated with the students presenting their creations to the class. Overall, the presentations provided the class with an opportunity to creatively apply the vocabulary learned in this unit.
Finally, some actual fall weather this week.
Let's check in with Sebastian Padilla in the Weather Center to see if we can expect the same this weekend. Sebastian?
Thanks, guys. The weather today will be mild, with clear and partly sunny skies. Tomorrow the weather will not be mild, as the winds become significantly gustier and sunlight looms brighter Sunday. We'll feel like more of the same, except for the fact that it'll be a lot cloudier. We remain in the low 60s throughout the weekend. So make the most of it, South. Back to you in the studio.
The varsity girls district swim meet dominated the competition at counties this past Friday and Saturday.
Jackson Hunter has all the details.
Jackson?
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at the amazing meets the girls' district swimming team had.
The girls' district swim team took to the Section 8 championship this Saturday, ready to compete. The girls took on teams all around from Long Beach to Jericho. Top performances included Haley Clark placing 18th in the finals for the 100-meter freestyle with a time of 59.18 seconds. We also saw Amanda take to the 50-meter freestyle in the finals, where she had a time of 20.88 seconds. The team showed incredible work at the championship and ended their season strong.
And that's sports.
That's all for this edition of the Falcon Report. For Eric Trellis, I'm Dylan Harriman.
Have a great weekend, South.
Yo, what's vibes?
Jonesburg?
I bet.